Hello everyone, welcome back for another military picture. This time it is a military picture based on actual accounts. It is called Taking Chance, which was filmed back in 2009 starring Kevin Bacon. It is about a Marine officer who escorts the fallen remains of a Marine who was killed in action back home to his family. Very touching story. This is a true account. We hope that you'll enjoy it. Watch this.
Sir, last night I read the DOD announcement about EFC Phelps. I would be honored to escort him home. I'm being picked up at 6.
Tomorrow morning?
It's a little unusual for an officer to escort a PFC.
Yes, sir, I know that, but I would very much like to do it, sir.
The remains are to travel feet first when being transported from one point to another. At each transfer point, regardless of the mode of transport, you will render honors.
I upgraded you to first class. Thank you for your service.
It's weird though, sir. Like without me telling anyone. They all know.
This one's for the faithless, the ones that are surprised. They're only where they are now, regardless of their fight. This one's for believing, if only for its sake. Come on, friends, get up.
I want you to have this.
Love is to be right.
You're his witness now. Without a witness, it just disappeared.
Chance would be so honored knowing such a senior officer brought him home.
We hope you enjoyed that trailer for Taking Chance. Now I'd like you to watch something else. This is an actual, what would you call it, an honor to these people who escort these remains home. Watch this. This is very lovely.
Heroes who sacrificed themselves to protect their country are preparing to go back to the U.S., their homeland, via Germany. A story that incomparably touches your heart, unlike any other movie. Here is Taking Chance. In April 2004, as the U.S. military casualties in Iraq were skyrocketing, Lieutenant Colonel Mike Strobel of the U.S. Marine Corps, in charge of strategic analysis, was spending his days in the U.S., feeling ashamed for staying in a safe place while leaving the dangerous battlefield to the young soldiers. Then, he discovers 19-year-old Private Chance Phelps on the list of the deceased and volunteers on a mission to transport his remains to his family.
I would very much like to do it, sir.
Experts at Dover Air Force Base and Dover, Delaware morgue who do their best for the soldiers returning from the battlefield, and soldiers who express their condolences and respect to the deceased leaving the mortuary. Since not all transfers take place simultaneously, the transfer officers waiting for their turn pay their respects by sending him off first. Now, Private Chance departs for his hometown. The clean hands, no longer with black dirt between the nails or bloodstains on the back of them, are being put down as if he just fell asleep. They participate in the ceremony with respect for his spirit as a soldier. Everyone who treats him shows respect for him and for the mission he is doing. While the coffin of Private Chance is loaded into the cargo hold of the plane, the airport staff working nearby pay their condolences together. And, inside the plane, the flight attendant offers a small cross.
I want you to have this.
He came a long way and must go as such, but Lieutenant Colonel Strobel refuses a comfortable hotel and decides to stay with Private Chance. Although there are no separate working rules, the captain and airport workers voluntarily line up to salute. Following the captain's instructions before landing, all passengers remain quiet, letting the soldiers escorting the remains leave the plane first. They must feel the same as Lieutenant Colonel Strobel, the feeling of sorrow, appreciation, and maybe shame for the too numerous private chances, soldiers who could not return home. Taking Chance, a movie about the return of a hero who sacrificed himself to protect a country, was released in 2009 and touched the hearts of many, and it was produced based on a newspaper article by Lieutenant Colonel Michael Strobel, who carried the remains of Private Chance Phelps of the U.S. Marine Corps in 2004. Lieutenant Colonel Strobel kept a 20-page journal at the time, and his writing was featured on military blogs and media and was made into a movie on HBO. When the movie was first released, it attracted 2 million viewers, and 5 million people watched it through reruns alone, showing the unusual case of a lieutenant colonel transporting the remains of a private. The film does not employ spectacular scenes or flashy computer graphics. There is no trace of exaggeration or artificial editing. It simply depicts the process of transporting the remains of a fallen soldier in a calm way. However, the audience becomes impressed by how much respect and stern appreciation the American people pay to the fallen heroes who sacrificed for the country, which is well depicted in the film. It may not be the case for other countries, but the U.S. treats people who sacrificed themselves for the country with the utmost respect. The memory of their sublime honor becomes a legacy and ultimately the soul of the nation. If you look at how the country honors the heroes who gave their lives for it and the remaining families, you will understand how the spirit of the nation called America is created and protected. Sacrificing oneself and one's loved ones for a country is difficult. It is even more difficult to put the country first, especially in an era where individualism is rampant. But the importance of the existence of the country to emphasized. The movie Taking Chance allows us to be reminded of the importance of our countries.
Being a veteran myself, I can appreciate the intensity and tenacity of this movie. It's very touching. It hits home very quickly. This could have happened to me or to my brother soldiers that I was serving with, and it says things in a different perspective. I mean, it makes you look at things from a different angle and what could have happened to what actually happened. My heart goes out to the family of this fallen Marine and to other veterans who have fell during the Iraqi War and all of our wars. I thank you for your service. I thank you for that sacrifice of being wounded and just even raising your hand saying, yes, I love my country and I'm going to serve my country. And you didn't go running and hide in a corner somewhere. You stood up, picked up a rifle, and you went and did your duty, and I thank you for that. Until next time, I'm James with James's Classic Movies. It has been a pleasure.